Now, Chief Meteorologist Scott Dorval with the On Your Side forecast.
All right, let's take a look at what's happening in the mountains. This is our Brundage Resort snow stake, which we can see the snow that accumulated this afternoon. And you get to 5 o'clock, we were just about an inch of snow. Then they cleared the snow stake away, and we come up to the present time. There's another ½ inch. So 1.5 inches of snow at Brundage Resort. Similar story at Tamarack as well. Nothing at Bogus Basin. I should say there's been a coating at Bogus Basin. It will take a little longer for the moisture to get to the south, but there will be some heavy snow coming down at Bogus Basin by about 3 o'clock in the morning. All right, here's my concern for the valley tomorrow. Now, much of the action is going to go on overnight while it is dark. The sun comes up a little bit after 8 o'clock tomorrow morning, and while most precipitation will be sweeping through the valley and gone, although there could still be some showers popping up, here's the problem. The temperature, which stays above freezing most of the night, even though snow may fall, it might not stick on the roadways. Once the storm clears, that allows the temperature to drop, and we could go below freezing right here. So at freezing at 7 and possibly below freezing here. This is during the morning commute. That could promote some black ice forming. So just keep that in mind, the potential for black ice tomorrow morning for the commute. Even if you don't see snow on the roadways, watch out for that potential. But if you sleep in, you'll miss it all, and the temperatures will skyrocket to above 40 degrees during the day tomorrow with a good gusty breeze out of the northwest. So precipitation, this is mostly ground clutter in the valley here. This is light snow pushing into the mountains. We'll start to see some precipitation, a mix of rain and snow showers trying to push in. This is probably some right here in northern Malheur County, that mix of rain and snow. The big push of moisture is right here. This is our front that's developing. This is going to slide on through with colder air on the other side of it. Typically dries out immediately after, but I am seeing a little lobe of moisture on the backside, which could mean that we get the cold air to come in and then we get a scattered snow shower during the morning commute. So that's something to watch. In the meantime, the heaviest snow will fall from central Idaho north and north central Idaho as well. We get a bit of a break here with the colder weather coming in as we move into the day on Thursday, and then Friday and Friday night this system comes in. It's between the days of my extended forecast, but I think it's going to snow in the Treasure Valley on Friday night. So you might wake up to a little snow on Saturday morning with the ski areas like that as well. All right, let's take a look at the temperatures. Mid-30s here after midnight tonight. We're still that high, but with the moisture coming in, when the precipitation falls heavier, it tends to give a burst of snow. It drops that temperature down as it drags the cold air down and causes the temperature to drop when that moisture comes in. So notice what it shows here. East of Boise to Mountain Home, this little area right here could get a burst of some heavy snow. This could be enough to cover the interstate briefly about 4 o'clock in the morning. You see how we're 33 in Boise. Notice the precipitation clearing. That's 425. It clears away, but at 825, the sun's just barely coming up now. We're around that freezing point. That's why I think black ice could form. And even though this chart doesn't show anything here, we may end up having an isolated snow shower still pushing on through at this time. So that's the potential for that slick commute tomorrow morning. Not necessarily a bunch of snow in the ground, but maybe some black ice. But notice this as we go to the afternoon, 45 in Ontario, 40 in Boise. It could be the mildest afternoon we've seen in some time. I want to show you two computer forecast models. The one I just showed you would drop this much, a little bit of snow right here between Boise and Mountain Home. You don't see anything else on the ground. The second computer model for the same area shows a little bit more snow for South Boise. This is just a coating of snow, and again, it wouldn't last long, but this is more of a coating of snow. This is more representative of what will happen in the mountains. So I'm concerned about east of Boise. We don't have cold air locked in the lower valley because there was no snow on the ground prior to this event, so I'm not as concerned as the western valley. The McCall area, I'm still taking the middle road here. These models around 6 inches. They've had about an inch already in the McCall area and more coming down. Central Mountain forecast from this point on still shows some appreciable snows, certainly for the ski areas. My exclusive true view of tomorrow's weather today. Watch out for black ice in the morning. That's a possibility as we have rain and snow and crazy weather while you're sleeping. We'll get a lot of sunshine during the day tomorrow and a gusty northwest wind coming through, milder in the western part of the valley, but the wind will still feel cold. In the mountains, I'm expecting 3 to 6 inches of snow around Long Valley. Total accumulations 4 to 9 inches in the ski areas, which is pretty nice. In the east central mountains, partly cloudy during the day tomorrow, but overnight tonight into the first part of tomorrow, 3 to 7 inches of snow. And for Stanley and Sun Valley, you'll still have snow falling in the morning. A windy day in the Magic Valley. Winds could gust to 40 miles an hour. My extended forecast looks like this. You don't see it on Friday night, but I think a system coming in Friday night could give snow on the ground in the Treasure Valley on Saturday morning as that quick shot of moisture moves on through. We'll have to track that storm system, but our morning lows go below freezing. Our afternoon highs are above freezing, so you get that melting, thawing type of thing. Right. This is the type of weather that brings snow to the mountains and rain to the valley. We're going to be on the edge tomorrow, and watch out for that black ice tomorrow morning. Rachel Garceau will be up bright and early, a lot earlier than I will, watching for ice.
That's good. Black ice is no fun.
No, it's not.
No.
All right, thanks, Scott.